All right, good morning and welcome to Master Talker online class. Today we will be talking about sequence and series. Okay, a sequence is just an ordered list of items or list of terms that has, do I say, a particular pattern, or the preceding term is being gotten from the previous term plus a particular thing. In fact, there is a pattern or a law to it. So they say that a sequence is an ordered list of terms in which each succeeding term can be obtained from the previous term by a simple law or simple rule or a simple logic. Look at this one now. This is an example to it. An example says minus 20 minus 10, 0, 10, 20, 30. So which means the succeeding term is gotten by what? The previous term plus 10. So minus 20 plus 10 will give you minus 10 plus 10, 0 plus 10. So whenever you have any item that, to get the next one, what you do is that the previous one, you put the previous one in a particular law given, or okay, in a particular rule given, then that thing is a sequence. So the next thing you need to know is a series. A series is now the summation of the sequence. Okay, a series is simply the summation of all the terms given, terms of the given sequence. Okay, so now if we sum all these ones now, that's when we get the sequence, the series. Then we have two types of series. We have the finite series and the infinite series. Okay, now where they say that when there is a limit to the sequence, then the summation gives a finite series. When there is a limit, like this one now, there is no limit, it continues to where we don't know, but maybe we decided to stop at 30, there is a limit. So which means the sum is going to give us a finite what? Series. But this one that is what? That does not have limit, it continues. The sum gives what? An infinite series. Okay, then they say that a finite series is always easy to find the sum of a finite series, because we know where it started and where it ends. We can easily sum it. Okay, so it's easy to find what? A finite series. But an infinite series is not always easy, though sometimes you can find it, but it's not always easy to find or possible sef. Sometimes it's not even possible to find the sum of an infinite series. Okay, so let's take some example. The first example we are going to take is, they said if Tn is equal to 5 minus n squared all over 2n, they say find the difference between the 11th and 4th term. So let's find the difference between this. Now they've given us the rule. This is the rule or the logic or the pattern. So solution, they say that the Tn, they gave us the formula 5 minus n squared divided by 2n. So they say we should find the difference between these two. So the first thing we'll get is T11. T11 is what? Anywhere you see n, put 11, that's all. It's not simple, it's not difficult. 5 minus 11 squared all over 2 bracket 11, which is what? 5 minus 121 all over 22, which is what? 110. So 121 11 0 1 1. So 110 divided by 22. So which is what? 11 divide here, I'm having 2. 11 divide here, I'm having 10, right? Yes. So 2 divide here 1, 2 divide here 5. So I'm having 5. Okay. So the next thing, so sorry, how did I get 11? So this is 5. Sorry, mistake. So I'm having a 5 here minus 121 all over, is it 11? Okay, all over 22. So what do we have now? 121 5. So I'm having 11 minus 5 is 6. 1, so 116 over 22, which is 58 over 11. So I've gotten the 11th term. The 4th term, T4 should be what? 5 minus 4 squared all over what? 2 bracket 4, which is what? 5 minus 16 over what? 22, which is what? minus 11. Okay, there is minus here. Minus 11 over 22, which is equal to what? Minus 1 over 2. Okay, so since we've gotten them, the difference now, the difference, let me clean here. Difference means minus, I hope you know. So difference means minus. So the difference is now T11 minus T4, which is what? Minus 58 over 11. Okay, then minus first before you have minus 1 over 2. This is the difference between the two of them. So what do we have now? Minus 58 over 11 plus 1 over 2. So LCM is what? 22. 2 times 58 is minus 116. Okay, plus 11. 11 times 1 is 11. So what do we have now? We now have 501 over 22 minus. Okay. So that is the difference between them. So it's very simple. They are the ones to give you the formula. They'll give you the formula, then they ask you to find whatever you want to find. Then you just substitute. That's all. Let's take one more example. They say, what is the product? What is the product of the ninth and 12th terms of the sequence with the nth term equal to 4n squared minus 2 raised to power n minus 1. Okay, so let us do the solution. So the first thing, let's get the ninth term. The ninth term is 4 bracket 9 squared minus 2 raised to power 9 minus 1. So what do we have now? 4 bracket 81, okay, minus 2 raised to power 8. And 2 raised to power 8 is 32 is 5, 64 is 6, 128 is 7, 256 is 8. So I have 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 8 is 32 minus 256. So what do I have? Okay, so 14 minus 6 is 8. So I have 8 here. 11 minus this is 6. So I have 68. So I have 68 here. Okay, so T16 is equal to T16 is equal to 4 into 16 squared minus 2 raised to power 16 minus 1. Okay, so what do we have? 16 squared okay, 16 squared 16 squared is 4 into 256 minus 2 raised to power 15. So what do we have? We'll multiply this one times 4. We have 1024 minus 2 raised to power 15. So I have 32768. So you now minus 1024. So I'm having 31744 minus. So product now means times. Okay, so the product of T9 times T16 is equal to, is it 16? Oh, sorry, 16, not 12, 16. So is equal to 3 minus 68 times minus 31744. So I have minus times 68. So I'm having minus 2,158,592. Okay, so as simple as that. So let's continue. The last question I'm going to solve before we enter into arithmetic progression. Okay. Find the sum of the first 4 terms of the sequence Tn, which is equal to n plus 1 all raised to power 2 minus 2n. Okay, solution. So they say we should find the sum of the first 4 terms. So the first term is T1. T1 is the first term, which is what? 1 plus 1 all squared minus 2 bracket 1, which is what? 2 squared minus 2, which is what? 4 minus 2, which is 2. That's the first term. The second term is what? 2 plus 1 all squared minus 2 into 2. So 2 plus 1 is what? 3. 3 squared is 9 minus 4, which is what? 5. The third term is what? 3 plus 1 all squared minus 2 bracket 3. So what do we have? 4 squared 16 minus 2 times 3 6. So I'm having what? 10. The fourth term T4 is what? 4 plus 1 all squared minus 2 into 4. So what do we have now? 5 squared is 25. So 25 minus 8, which is what? 25 minus 8 is 7. Is 17. So I have 17. So the sum of the first 4 terms, sum of the first 4 terms is equal to, the first term is what? 2 plus 5 plus 10 plus 17. So what do we have? 17 plus 17 is 34. So that is that. Okay, so now let's enter into arithmetic progression, AP. Arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. Okay, so okay. They said a sequence in which there is a common difference D, okay, between consecutive terms is called an arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression, AP. Okay, when there is a common difference between them, okay, it's called an arithmetic progression or arithmetic sequence. Okay, so now look at, take this thing. Note that the first, if the first term of an arithmetic progression is A, we always call it A, and the common difference common difference is D. So how do you get the sequence of an arithmetic progression? The sequence of an arithmetic progression is now A, the first term. The second term is A plus D. The third term is what? A plus D plus another D, which is A plus 2D. Okay? Plus dot dot dot. You get what? The first term plus. Now if you look at here, this is 1, this is 2. So you should have n plus 1 and what? So what am I doing? Okay, this is first term. Okay, this is second term. Okay, sorry, n minus 1 bracket D. Okay, sorry, n is the terms because this is the first term. The second term, which is 2 minus 1, is 1. The third term, which is 3 minus 2, 2. So this is the term. Okay, even if you don't understand this, just note that the formula for an arithmetic progression is what? a plus n minus 1 bracket d. This is the formula. You need to know it. Where a is the first term is called a, and the common difference is what? Is called d. That is all. Where n is the number of terms. Okay? Where n number of terms is equal to what? N. So the number of terms is equal to n. So look at it, this is the first term, which means n is 1, number of terms is 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. That is why we don't have d at all. Look at the second one now. The number of terms here is 2. So 2 minus 1, 1. 1 times d, 1d. That's why we have this. Okay, look at this one. The number of terms is what? So which means to find the first term of an arithmetic progression is a. The second term should be what? A plus d, 1 here. Just subtract. The third term should be what? A plus subtract 1 here, 2d. So the 100 term should be what? A plus 99d. So you need to know all these things. The 53 term should be what? A plus 52d. Okay, you need to know all these things for you to be able to solve an arithmetic progression. Let me just give you the formulas, then we'll now start solving some beautiful calculations. Okay. Okay. So I have now let's go to the sum of an arithmetic progression. I can clean this. Let me just give you the formulas, then we continue. Okay, sum of an arithmetic progression. Sum of AP. Okay, now the sum of AP, the formula said Sn is equal to n over 2. Okay, n over 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 bracket d. Okay, this is the formula. Don't forget that. Watch now. I have that Sn. Please, you need to memorize this formula. It's very simple. 2n over 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 bracket d. But watch something now. N over 2 bracket a plus a, you can give me 2a. So 2a is set as a plus a, then plus n minus 1 bracket d. Is it not? Do you remember what this line is? Remember that the nth term of an arithmetic progression is what? A plus n minus 1 bracket d. Is it not? So which means that the sum of term can equally be n over 2. This one is always there in bracket of the first term plus what? The nth term. And please note, for an arithmetic progression, the nth term is simply the last term. It's simply the last term. So therefore, the sum of an arithmetic progression is n over 2 bracket a plus the last term. Okay, so these three formulas are very important. This is the first one. The second one is what? N over 2 bracket the first term plus the nth term, which is the same as saying n over 2 bracket the first term plus the last term. So please, these examples, these formulas are very, very important and will help us in our calculation. Okay, so now let's solve some questions before we enter geometric sequence or geometric progression. We are going to solve maybe 20 questions. So the first question said the eighth term of the AP. Okay, find the eighth term. Find the eighth term of the AP minus 4 comma minus 2 comma 0 comma dot dot dot. Okay, so let us find the solution. Now, the first thing, before you solve anything in an AP, you must get your A and D, must. So my A is the first term. This is the first term, minus 4. My D is the difference between the second term and the first term, or the third term and the first term, like that, and the second term, like that, the difference between them. So the difference between this and this, difference means minus 2. The second term, that's where you start from first, then minus, then the first term. Okay? This is the first term, the second term, the third term, or you say the third term minus the second term. So which is what? Minus 2 plus 4, which is what? 2. I have gotten my A and D. So they say we should find the 8th term. And I told that 8th term is simply what? A plus 7D. Always note that. Which is what? Minus 4 plus 7 into 2. Which is what? Minus 4 plus 14. Which is what? 10. As simple as that. As simple as that. Okay. So that's the first question. The second question, I think I have to divide this board. The second question said, they said the first term of an AP is minus 1, comma, and the common difference is D. Okay, then I say common difference D. Then I say find the 6th term, and the option. Okay, they say the common difference is 0.5. Okay, they say find the 6th term. Okay, solution. This one, they made it very easy. That the first term A is minus 1 and the common difference is 0.5. So they say we should find the 6th term. T6 is what? A plus 5D, which is what? Minus 1 plus 5 bracket 0.5. And 0.5 is what? Half. So half of 5, which is 2.5, plus 2.5, which is what? 1.5. As simple as that, okay? So number 3 said the first term. But let me eliminate from this question. Number 3 said that the first term of an AP, okay, the first term of an AP, okay, the first term of an AP is equal to 1/2 the common difference D. Then I said find the 8th term. Okay, so as simple as that. They said that solution. They said that the first term is what? A. Okay, and they said that first term is what? 1/2, and the common difference is D. But they said that the first term A is what? 1.5. 1/2 is 1.5. Okay, 1/2 of that common difference D, and 1/2 is what? 2 times this. 2 times 2 plus 1, 3. I'm having 3/2 times D, which is what? 3D/2. That is your common difference. So my T8 is simply A plus 7D, and my A is what? 3/2D plus 7D. LCM is what? 2. 2 divided by this 2. 2 times 3. 3D plus 2 divided by this 2. 2 times this 14. 14D. So I'm having what? 17D/2, and that is your 8th term. Okay, that is your 8th term. Oh, okay, yeah, that is your 8th term. Okay. Okay. One half. Is it 1/2 or 1.5? Sorry, it's 1.5, please. 1.5. 1.5. If it's 1/2, 1/2 is written as half. They want to confuse you with the language. Okay? So 1/2 is one whole number, 1/2. But 1/2 is just half. Please let's not confuse ourselves. English is not, it's not your mate. Okay. Number 4. Number 4 said, they say find the 23rd term of the sequence 4, 7, 10, Solution. The first thing you do is to check if this sequence is an AP. How do you check? They must have a common difference. Let's check. 7 minus 4 is 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. So since they have 3, they have a common difference. So it's an arithmetic progression. So my A, which is the first term, is 4. And my common difference is what? 7 minus 4. Or I will say 10 minus that 7, which is 3. Okay? So the 23rd term is what? A plus 22D, which is what? 4 plus 22 bracket 3, which is what? 4 plus 66, which is what? 70. As simple as that. We are going. Number 5. Number 5 said, find the nth term of the AP 10, 3, minus 4, Okay? Solution. I told you before you solve anything in arithmetic progression, you need the first term and the what? And the common difference. So the first term here is 10. And the common difference, either I say 3 minus 10, or I say minus 4 minus 3. All of them must give me minus 7. Okay? So the nth term is just writing the formula. And the formula is what? A plus n minus 1 bracket d. So which is what? 10 plus n minus 1 bracket minus 7. You clear bracket. Whenever they ask you to find the nth term, it just means to put down the formula and substitute your a and d. Okay? So I'm having 10. This time this will give you minus 7n. This time this will give you plus 7. So if you add this and this will give you 17 minus 7n. So this is the nth term of the sequence. Okay? Number 6. Number 6 said find the 11th term of the AP. Find the 11th term of the AP 15, 9, 3, minus 3, So let's do solution. Remember, our A is what? That's 15. And our D is what? 9 minus 15, which is what? Minus 6. Minus 6. Okay, so our 11th term, T11, is what? A plus 10G, that's all. 15 plus 10 into minus 6, which is what? 15 minus 16. Minus 60, sorry. Which is what? Think 45. Minus 45. Okay, as simple as that. Number 7. Remember, 20 questions. Number 7. Number 7 says the first and 11th terms of the AP are minus 5 and 20 respectively. Okay, then find the Find the 20th term. Okay. Remember, before you solve anything in an arithmetic progression, you need the first term and the common difference. So they've given us the first term, T1, which is what? A, which is what? Minus 5. They equally gave us something that the 11th term, T11. First of all, write down the formula. T11 is what? A plus 10D, and they say it's equal to 20. So let's bring this thing down. That T11, which is what? A plus 10D is equal to 20. So I can put my 5. Minus 5, which is my A, plus 10D is equal to what? 20. Collect items. So I have 10D is equal to what? 20 plus 5. So D is equal, 10D is equal to what? 25. So D is equal to what? 25 divided by 10, which is what? 2.5. So since I've gotten D, to get the 20th term is simple. T20 is simply A plus what? 19D, which is what? My A is a minus 5 plus 19 bracket 2.5. So what do I have? Minus 5 plus 19 times 2.5. 19 times 2.5. I'm having 47.5. 47.5. So if you subtract, you're having 42.5. As simple as that. So you see, before you solve anything in an arithmetic progression, you must have your what? Your first term and the common difference. Once you don't get your first term and the common difference, there is nothing you can solve. There is nothing you can solve. Okay. So number 8. Number 8 says the 5th and the 10th terms of an AP are 0 and 10 respectively. Then they say we should find the 16th term. Find the 16th term. Okay. So solution. So what do we do? So the first thing, let's bring out what they gave us. They gave us T5, and the formula is A plus 4D. You must write the formula first. And they say that the T5, the 5th term, is equal to 0. Call it equation 1. The next one they gave us is T10, which is what? A plus 9D, and they say it's equal to what? 10. Call it equation 2. So solve 1 and 2 simultaneously. So I have A plus 4D is equal to 0 and A plus 9D is equal to 10. So if I subtract this minus this 0, 4 minus 9 will give you minus 5D is equal to 0 minus 10 will give you minus 10. So D is equal to minus 10 divided by minus 5, which is equal to what? 2. If you have gotten to substitute in any of the equations, I know that A plus 4D is equal to 0. So my A plus 4 bracket that 2 is equal to 0. So my A plus 8 is equal to 0. So my A is equal to minus 8. My first term is equal to minus 8. So since you have gotten your A and D, you are good to go. You are good to go. So I have that what? That T16 they say I should find is what? A plus 15D, which is what? Minus 8 plus 15 bracket 2, which is what? Minus 8 plus 30, which is what? 22. Okay. See? Arithmetic progression is the simplest topic you can do in maths. Okay? So the next thing, number 9. Number 9 says the second and the 9th terms of an AP are 391 and 328 respectively. Okay, then the man said we should find the 7th term. Find the 7th term. Okay. To find the 7th term, let us do our normal. The process doesn't change. your normal process. It doesn't change. So let's continue. Problem. Okay, let's continue. Solution. So what do you have now? They gave you the second term, T2, which is what? A plus 1D, but there's nothing like 1D, so A plus D is equal to what? 391. And they say that what? The ninth term is equal to what? Which is A plus 8D, which is what? 328. Huh? Let's check again. The second term is 391 and the ninth term is 328. Okay, so let us subtract. So if we subtract, that's solving simultaneously. Equation 1, equation 2. Subtract this minus this 0. 1 minus 8 to give you what? Minus 7D is equal to 391 minus 391 minus 328. I'm having 63. So my D is equal to 63 divided by 7. I'm having 9. So 63 divided by minus 7, which is what? Minus 9. So since you have gotten your D, substitute to get your A. I know that A plus D is equal to 391. So A plus minus 9 is equal to 391. So A minus 9 is equal to what? 391. So my A is equal to what? 391 plus 9, which is what? 400. So that is my A. 391 plus 9, 400. That is my A. So they say, since I've gotten my A and D, to get the seventh term is not a problem. T7 is equal to what? A plus 6D, which is what? 400 plus what? D is minus 6 into minus 9. So 400 minus 6 times 9 is 54. So what do you have? So I have 3, 4, 6 as the result. Okay, so number 10. Remember, we are solving 20 questions so that you understand very, very well. Okay, number 10 question. Number 10 question said, find the value of P and Q. Find the value of P and Q in the arithmetic progression minus 12 bracket, comma, P, comma, Q, comma, 18. Okay, comma, dot, dot, dot. Okay. So solution is very simple. My first term A is equal to minus 12. Now count where you have a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the fourth term. T4 is equal to, the formula is simply A plus 3D, and they say it's equal to what? 18. So let me put my A. Minus 12 plus 3D is equal to 18. So my 3D is equal to what? 18 plus 12. So 3D is equal to 18 plus 12 is it 30? Is 30. So D is equal to what? 30 by 3, which is what? 10. So once you have gotten your A and D, you can get anything. So my P is the second term, which is what? The second term, which is A plus D. So my P is equal to what? A is minus 12 plus 10, which is what? Minus 2. Okay. My Q is the third term, and the third term is simply the second term plus D. I hope you know. This first term is the second term is the first term plus D. The third term is second term plus D. The fourth term is third term plus D, like that. Even if you don't want to use the formula. So the second term, I've gotten it to be minus 2 plus my D, which is 10. So my answer is what? 8. If we decide to use the formula, Q is equal to the third term, which is what? A plus 2D. Let's check. Our A is minus 12 plus 2 into 10, which is what? Minus 12 plus 20, which will still give us 8 as the answer if you decide to use the formula. So number 11. Number 11 is they said the first winner in a lottery gets 2,000 naira. Okay, while subsequent winners get 50 naira less than the preceding winner. Okay, then find the 20th position. Find the winner. Okay, find the winner in the 20th position. Okay, find the winner in the 20th position. Okay, solution. Now, if you look at it, they say that the first person, which is the first term, they're giving us the first term as 2,000. Then the common difference is what? 50 less than. So D should be minus 50 less than. So since you have gotten your A and D, you are done. So the 20th position is what? A plus 19D, which is what? 2,000 plus 19 into minus 50. So what do you have? 2,000 plus minus is minus. 19 times 50. So I'm having 950. So minus 2,000. So I have 1050 naira. Okay, as simple as that. See, AP is simply the simplest topic in your maths 101 or maths 111 according to your own school course code. So number 12 said the first term of an AP is 19. Okay, is 19 if the difference between the third term, and the sixth term is 18. Okay, find the 10th term. Solution. As simple as that. Okay, they've given us the first term A, which is what? 19, and they say that the difference between the third term and the sixth term, so T6 minus T3, they say is equal to 18. But let me use the formula. T6 is what? A plus 5D minus, please put them in brackets because minus is powerful. The third term is what? A plus 2D, and they say that both of them is equal to what? 18. So let me clear the bracket. A plus 5D, this time this minus A minus 2D is equal to what? 18. So what do we have? A minus A is gone. So 5D minus 2D will give you what? 3D, which is what? 18. My D will now be what? 18 by 3, which is what? 18 by 3 is 6. Okay, so then I say we should find what? The 10th term. So T10 is equal to what? A plus 90, which is equal to what? A is what? 19 plus what? 9 bracket 6, which is equal to what? 54 plus 19. So I'm having 73. Okay, so you see, very simple. Very, very simple. So number 13, we are progressing. Number 13 is the height of 10 pupils form an AP if the shortest pupil is 1.1 meter and the tallest is 1.55 meter. Find the common difference. Find the common. Okay. That is, and how many? Okay, they are 10. Okay, so solution, very simple. They say the shortest should be the first person. So automatically my A is 1.1 meter. Okay. Then the tallest is the last person. And I told you that Tn is equal to the last term, and which is equal to what? 1.55 meter. So using the formula, Tn is equal to, my formula is A plus n minus 1 bracket D. Okay. Oh, okay. And the last term, they are 10 in number. So the last term, which is the 10th person. Yes. So which is even the 10th person. Let me do it that way. The last person, which is the 10th person. So the 10th person, which is what? A plus 9D is equal to what? 1.55. And that's the tallest. So what do we have now? 1.1 minus 9D, sorry, plus 9D is equal to 1.55. So 9D is equal to what? 1.55 minus 1.1. So 9D is equal to 1.55 minus 1.1. So I have a 0.45. So my D is equal to, so I have 0.05 meter. So that is the difference between the common difference between each of the two terms. Okay. Subsequent terms. Number 14. So remaining 6 questions. Number 14 said the sum. We are now in the sum. The sum of the first and second terms of an AP is 8, and the 10th term is 38. Find the sum of the 7th and 9th term. Okay, solution. They have given us that the sum of the first and the second term, so T1 plus T2 is equal to what? 8. What's the formula? A plus D is equal to what? 8. So this plus this, 2A plus D is equal to 8. Let's call this equation 1 from what they gave us. And they say that the 10th term is this, so T10. What is the formula? A plus 9D, which is what? 38. So bring it, this is equation 2. Let me bring it down. A plus 9D is equal to 38, equation 2. So solve simultaneously. A. So to make them equal, multiply this by 1 and multiply this by 2. Multiply by the coefficient of this and multiply by the coefficient of this. This is 1, multiply the numerator by that 1. This is 2, multiply the denominator by 2. So let's go. If we multiply this, let me start from this one. 2 times this, 2A, 2 times this, 18D is equal to 2 times this. 8 plus 8, 16, 76. So bring down 2A plus D, because 1 times everything is the same thing, is equal to what? 8. So Let's subtract. This minus this gone. This minus this is giving me 17d is equal to 76 minus 8 divided by 17. 76 minus 8. I'm having 68. So my d is now 68 divided by 7, which is okay. Let me leave it this way. By 17, not 7. Oh, by 17. Okay, by 17. I'm having 4. Okay, I've gotten d to be 4. I've gotten d to be 4. Okay. Since I've gotten d to be 4, to get my a, let me use equation 2. That said a plus 9d is equal to 38. So a plus 9 bracket 4 is equal to 38. So a plus that's 36 now. 36 is equal to 38. So my a is now what? 38 minus 36, which is what? Think of 2, right? 2. Okay. So the ninth term t9 is equal to a plus 8d, which is what? 2 plus 8 bracket 4. Is it? Yeah. So what do I have? 2 plus 32, which is what? 34. Okay. So number 15. Number 15. Number 15 says the first term of an AP is 11, is minus 11, and the fifth term is 1. You see, find the sum of the first 8 terms. Solution. So the same method. The first term a is 1 and is minus 11, sorry, and the fifth term, which is t5, is equal to a plus 4d. This is the formula, and they say it's equal to 1. So to find my d, minus 11 plus 4d is equal to 1. 4d is equal to what? 1 plus 11. 4d is equal to what? 12. D is equal to what? 12 by 4. 3 times 4, 12. So I have 3 as my d. So the sum of the first 8 terms, I'm now in sum. S8, don't forget the formula. Sn is equal to what? N over 2, bracket what? 2a plus what? N minus 1 bracket d. Don't forget this formula. Okay, so what do I have now? 8 over 2 bracket 2 bracket minus 11 plus 8 minus 1, and d is 3. So this 2 is giving me 4 into minus 22 plus this minus this is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. So what do I have? 4 bracket 1. I think minus 1. So which is what? Minus 4. As simple as that. So these two will give you minus 1 times this minus 4. Okay? So number 16. We are getting to 20. Number 16. Number 16 said the first term of an AP is 6, and the fifth term is 18. Find the number of terms in the series. Okay, find the number of terms in the series having a sum of 162. Solution. Okay, they say that the first term a is 6, so I've not gotten d. I need d. The fifth term is 18. So T5, which is equal to A plus 4D, is equal to 18. So 6 plus 4D is equal to 18. So 4D is equal to what? 18 minus 6. 4D is equal to what? 12. D is equal to what? 3. I have gotten my A and D. They're not asking us the number of terms. So they're asking us our N, but they didn't say with the term. They said the sum. So we're using formula for sum. But if they say if the find the number of term if the last term of the sequence is this, or find the number of term if the nth term of the sequence is this, then we are using the nth formula, that is Tn. But since they say sum, we are using Sn, which is equal to what? N over 2 bracket what? 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, and they said that the sum is what? 162. So 162 is equal to n over 2 that we are looking for is equal to 2 bracket my a is 6 plus n minus 1 bracket 3. Okay, we are looking for n. So what do we have? Okay, so this is that says 162 is equal to n into, this time this is 12. Okay, 12 plus 3n minus 3, then everybody over 2. I hope you know this over 2 can come down. So if I cross multiply, I'm having if I cross multiply, I'll have 2 times 2 4, 2 times 6 12. I have 2 taking 1, so 342. If I cross multiply, is equal to n bracket what? 3n plus 12 minus 3 will give you 9. Okay, so clear the bracket. I'm having this time this 3n squared plus 9n is equal to what? 324. Okay, let me check if 3 can divide 324 so that I can divide everybody by 3. Three, 2, 4 divided by 3. Okay, so since 3 can divide everybody, I can divide by 3. N squared plus what? 3n is equal to what? 108. That is dividing everybody by 3. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation. N squared plus 3n minus 108 is equal to 0. So let us do that. This and this will give you minus 108 n squared. So what are the two factors that can give us the one in the middle? Minus 108 n squared divided by 2. 2 divide minus 54 n squared. 2 divide minus 27 n squared. 3 divide minus 9 n squared. 3 divide minus 3 n squared. 3 divide minus n squared. N divide minus n. Minus n finally 1. So what are the two things that can give me 3? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. So, okay, I've gotten the two things I need. So I have what? N squared plus 12n minus 9n minus 108 is equal to 0. Please, if you don't know how I got this, go to my video on quadratic equation. You will understand that. So from here, just find two groups. These two, and each group must have n. These two. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times n, 12n. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times minus n, minus 9n. So, and 12 minus 9 is giving me 3. So open two brackets after replacing. So n here, n plus 12. N plus 12. So I'm having a minus 9 here. The last person divided by the last person. So I'm having n plus 12 and n minus 9 is equal to 0. So I'm having n plus 12 is 0, or n minus 9 is 0. So I'm having that n is equal to what? Minus 12, or n is equal to 9. But we don't use negative. So the nth term is what? 9. So we don't use negative. So the nth term is what? 9. So there are 9 terms of that arithmetic sequence. There are 9 terms of that arithmetic sequence. So number what now? Take number 17. Okay. Number 17 said the sum of the first 21 terms of the progression minus 18, minus 15, minus 12, dot is dash. So solution, the first term is what? Minus 18. The common difference is what? Minus 15 minus 18, which is what? I think is 3. Let's check again. Minus 12 minus 15, 3. So it's an arithmetic progression. So the sum of the first 21 terms, okay? I know the formula Sn that said n over 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1d. This is the formula. It's not simple. So S21 is what? 21 over 2 bracket 2 into minus 18 plus 21 minus 1 bracket 3. So what do we have? 21 over 2, because they cannot divide. This time this will give you 36 minus 36 plus 60. So what do you have? 21 over 2 into 60 minus 36. 60 minus 36. I have 24. So 24 times 21, then divided by 2. 24 divided by 2. 12. 12 times 21. So I have 252 as my answer. That's number 17. Remaining 3 questions. Then we move into geometric sequence, which will be in our next video. Okay. So number 18. Number 18 said the fourth term of an AP, the first term of an AP is 6. Okay. If the sum of the 80th term, if the sum of the 80th, if the sum of the 80th and 9th, the 8th and 9th term is minus 72, find the common difference. Find the common difference. Okay, solution. Okay, so the same method, it doesn't change. It doesn't change. So I have that what? That the fourth term, the formula is a plus 3d, so is equal to 6. And they say that the sum of these two things, so that is t8 plus t9 is equal to minus 72. But formula for t8 is what? A plus 7d plus formula for t9, a plus 8d is equal to what? Minus 72. A plus a is 2a. This plus this is 15d is equal to minus 72. Okay, this is equation 1, equation 2. So solving 1 and 2 simultaneously. Let me bring this one down here. I have a plus 3d is 6, and the 2a plus 15d is minus 72 times by 2 times by 1. The coefficient here is 2 times everybody by 2. The coefficient here is 1 times everybody by 1. So let me start from here. 1 times this is what? 2a plus 15d is equal to minus 72. And the 2a plus 6d is equal to what? 12. So if I subtract, this minus this gone. 15 minus 6 is 9. So 9d is equal to minus 72 minus 12 will give me minus 84. So d, so my d will now be minus 84 divided by 9, which is what? 84 by 9. Okay. It's in fraction. Is there any problem anywhere? Let's check. Okay, so I'm having a plus 3d6 and a plus a2a. This is a 15 is equal to 72. Okay, so minus 72 minus 12, that is minus 84. Okay, so 9 by 84 it's not working out, so let's leave it like this. So to get our a plus 3d is equal to 6. So a plus 3 into minus 84 by 9 is equal to 6. So my a plus this is 3, so minus 84 over 3 is equal to 6, right? So my a is equal to what? 6 plus 84 over 3. Okay, they say we should find the common difference, and the common difference is this. Sorry, this is our common difference. But if you want to find our a, you can go ahead and find your a. So my a is 3 times this is 18 plus 84 over 3, which is 12, 10. So over 3. So that is that for number 18. So number 19 and number 20, we are done. So number 19 said, number 19, the sum of the first 80th terms of an AP log x, comma log x squared, comma log x cubed, comma dot dot dot, comma dot 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 is dash. Okay, solution. So the first term is what? Log x. And the common difference is what? The second term minus the first term. But law of logarithm say that the power can go to the back. So I have what? 2 log x minus log x is as good as saying 2a minus a, which will give you a alone, log x. So the common difference and the first term is the same.